So today I want to talk to you about mountaineering coils, or chest coils as they're most commonly known, and also the sort of main uses for this system and how to tie them and how to lock them off as well. So why do we use chest coils? Chest coils are really a way of storing or carrying excess rope when we're mountaineering, and the reasons for doing that might be we're short pitching a scramble, so we might have to pitch 10, 15, 20 metre sections, but we're carrying a 50 metre rope with us. So we want to try and find a way of being able to carry that extra 30 metres or 20 metres or 15 metres on our body so that it's available when we need it, but it's also kept nice and neat away when we don't need it. Okay, to start with, I'm going to make sure I'm tied into my harness with a figure of 8 knot and a stopper knot, and it's neatly dressed and tied properly. I'm then going to take a loop of rope, I'm going to pass it over my head. Now, if you're wearing a coat, sometimes it's good to put the hood up and over your head so it doesn't tangle in with all the hood. And also, you'd always do this wearing your rucksack, so you wouldn't put your rucksack on afterwards because it'll trap the coils otherwise. So start with a loop of rope over your head, and I'm going to put my hand down here, and I normally do it so that I can touch my waistband with my thumb. But ideally, when you go around the neck, you want the coils to be sort of snug around your neck, and we'll look at that more in just a second. And then I'm going to take the rope up and over, making sure that every coil is equal length, so that you don't want like a rogue coil hanging around like that. You want everything to be nice and neat. And I'm going to take in all of the excess rope that I don't need. Okay, so we'll just call it there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to pass that through the coil, and I'm going to pull my arm through, and I'm just going to twist the coils around so that the rope's nice and snug against my body. Okay, I'm then going to take the rope here and I'm going to pass it underneath to that hand. I'm going to pull it through, and then I'm going to tie an overhand knot around both sections of rope. So that's the live rope here, and that's the rope coming from my figure of 8. So I'm going to tie a big overhand knot over there, so that I've got myself a nice little loop, nice and neat there. Okay, so once I'm in that position, I need to lock that off. So I'll take a carabiner. For me, I like to use a large HMS. And I go through my rope loop, and I clip that loop into there and screw that screw gate up. And there we have it. So that's the first stage of tying off the coils. Okay, so now we've tied the coils off. First of all, we know that we've done it right. So if we pull that rope there, it shouldn't tighten up any of these coils around the neck. So ultimately, that's what you're looking for. If you were to do that and you did it wrong, when you pull this rope, it would pull one of the loops around and it would crunch you up. And you could actually strangulate yourself doing that. So making sure that you put the appropriate knot here is key to this system working. Now, typically this system was first designed for sort of alpine use and crevasse rescue. So if you can imagine falling down a crevasse and you're unconscious maybe, this will keep you in an upright position whilst other people work at the top of the crevasse to rescue you. So that's why this system was designed. In a mountaineering context, we want to make sure that the load from the rope when we fall is going to be going onto the harness. So this is more in a leader-based fall context rather than falling into a crevasse on a slightly tension rope. So in order to do that, we just take a clove hitch and pop that into our screw gate and then screw that back up. So as you can see there, we've now got the live rope going into our screw gate, and that means that should we take a leader fall, all the weight will be going onto our harness rather than onto our chest coils. So that's more appropriate for the use that we need and we intend. Okay, so other variations to this system are, instead of going with your arm through and underneath and passing it there, you can pass your arm through that way as well. So take the rope, pull it down, and put it down and around. And then again, same as the other system, we want to pull this around the back of both sections of rope, so that's encapsulating that rope and the one from your figure of 8. And then a big overhand knot into there, and another one into there, like so. So I hope you enjoyed today's video about how to tie chest coils. Check out our Facebook page, The Mountaineering Company, and give us a like, or feel free to share this video with your friends. And also check out our Instagram account or visit our website at www.themountaineeringcompany.co.uk for more information about the courses that we offer throughout the year.